Enter a realm unlike your own, filled with beauty and splendor, with magic and mystery, with evil and danger, with secrets and glory. Welcome to the world of hazards and hijinks.
The cool adventurers!
Despite my really calm, serene exterior, I'm a very angry person.
If the cool leather boot fits, I'll wear it.
I'm a cat person! You can't judge me!
I'm a wizard who drinks paint! We are who we are!
You will know what it is to feel pain.
Hey guys, we just were upstairs in the gas chamber.
Movement detected! Destroy intruder! Destroy intruder!
Sorry, I was living up to my own hype!
I feel younger than ever.
Huzzah!
Hazards and Hijinks, D&D Improv, every Friday night on YouTube and Twitch.
Hello, and welcome to BIPOC Night here at Fancy Hobo Improv. We're so glad that you could tune in and check us out tonight. This is it's going to be a really, really fun night here at Fancy Hobo Improv. If you don't know yet, here at Fancy Hobo Improv, once a month on the second Saturday of every month, we do our underrepresented nights. And tonight is BIPOC Night, featuring our incredible and diverse players. I'm so excited to share this with you. And thank you out there for coming in and supporting some BIPOC artists. That's awesome. Good for you. You should do it more often, but good for you, you know? Now, if you've never tuned into a Fancy Hobo Improv show, tonight what you're going to be getting is some short form improv comedy. That's right. That means we're going to be creating scenes and games all based on your suggestions. This week, we went to our social media, to our Instagram, to our Facebook, to get suggestions for our show, and you did not disappoint, as always. But it is not too late to get those suggestions in for tonight's show. So I'm gonna need some suggestions from you right now. Throw them in the chat. The first thing we're gonna need is rules. Later in the show, we will be playing a game called 3 Rules. And the way that game works is that the players must abide by certain rules at all times during that game. So give us rules that they must abide by during that game, and yeah, that's right, your rule could be featured in that game. We'll come back to you throughout the night to get suggestions. And of course, as you know, we're not sitting in a theater right now. No, we are, as a matter of fact, online, still trapped in our homes. Even though it looks like I'm in a theater, I promise you, this is but a virtual background. My hands don't really disappear in the middle of nowhere. That would be super tight if they did, though. But yes, this is so these shows do rely on your continued support, our audience's continued support. And hey, if you support us, you get to say that you supported a really awesome show filled with BIPOC artists. As a matter of fact, you get to support a company that is owned by BIPOC. Look at me, I'm Latino and I own the company. Wow, look at that. So it'd be really, really awesome if you all did that today. Thank you so much for your continued support. We really appreciate it. Like, none of this is possible without your continued support. So thank you so much for those of you who have donated throughout our entire time here online. We've got some great shows in store for you, and you make it possible. I think I have talked a little bit longer than usual, so I think we are going to go ahead and introduce our players for the night. Do you think? Are we ready? Are we ready? I think we're ready. I'm ready. Am I ready, or am I just stalling so that I can play this theme song while we continue to go? All right, let's move on and introduce our players for the night. First up, Del Taco needs to get it together and bring back the caramel shake for Jose Orozco.
Why would they get rid of it? It was the best thing.
I never tried it. Look it up.
It was so good.
Next up, is everyone hanging out with her? It's Ishika Muchhal.
Not anymore, because she got her vaccine.
Hey! Congratulations. That's awesome. Our next player, he roasted an Oreo at a bonfire. It's Peter Cole Lee.
There was a lot of insults being thrown at the Oreo, and I feel kind of bad about it now.
Next up, please welcome back to Fancy Hobo, Mikayla, slide or get slid Nance.
Jump or get jumped.
She said it. And finally, rooting for a Canelo KO in round 7, it's Adrian Genesius Barron.
I got money on Canelo, but it's obvious. Now he just needs to fight one of the Paul brothers.
That's so true. So true. All right, our players are met. Players, how you doing tonight? How you feeling? Feel good?
Pretty good.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, That's exactly what I like to hear. So we're going to get things started off with our very first game of the night, and that game is going to be Expert Challenge. This game is for everybody. Now, the way Expert Challenge works is like this. All of our players are not only improvisers, but they are experts in absolutely everything. I know how, at least I know definitely Ishika is. We've gotten a topic from you, so they're going to go on and tell you lots of information about these topics, and anytime another expert disagrees with a statement that has been made, they will say challenge. They will challenge that piece of information with what they believe is the actual piece of information, and I can either accept or deny that. And if I accept it, they are the ones that continue talking along. So this game is called Expert Challenge. Who is going to start things off for us this evening? It's going to be Peter. It's going to be Peter. All right. So, Peter, your suggestion comes to us from Kelsey on Facebook. Your topic is frogs as the new cats. Better for the environment? Let's find out. Peter, take it away.
So my great-grandfather was actually the first person to make frogs domestic. So because of this, my family knows everything there is to know.
Yes, Adrian.
The first person to make frogs domestic was Sappho herself. Sappho and her roommate.
Sure, yeah, that's correct.
So back in ancient Greece, Sappho, when she was writing poetries for men, because of course she wrote poetry for men, her and her roommate domesticated frogs and therefore introduced them to women as a thing that they had and could nurture.
Yes, Ishika.
Domesticating frogs is sticking them into a sphere of what they can and cannot do.
I accept that.
It's just like having roles for men and women, but frogs and frogs outside domesticated frogs. It's like limiting them to how many bounces they can take. You're limiting their dreams and their hopes.
Okay, I heard a couple of challenges. Let's go with Jose first.
Frogs hop.
You goddamn right they do, Jose. Go take it away.
So everyone knows that the technical term for frog movement is hopping. And any thesis with any other term, because words are power, is inherently wrong.
Yes, Mikayla.
The game is called Leapfrog, not Hop Frog.
Oh, shit. Yes, you were right, Mikayla. Take it away.
We've all been playing that game since we were small children. Leapfrog. There's a whole little book system.
Challenge.
Yes, Peter.
I was never a small child.
I agree with you because you are enormous. So take it away, Peter.
I am 6 feet tall. I have been. I always will be. Since I was born, I was 6 feet tall. It's a curse. And for you to say all this about leapfrog and playing it.
Yes, Adrian.
Being tall is not a curse. It is a gift, and it is squandered.
I agree, Adrian. Go for it.
Listen, every person under 6 foot has been ridiculed against, put out on the street because, we can't reach the top shelf. Oh, we don't know what the weather's like up there.
Challenge.
Yes, Jose.
I'm 5'10", I'm under 6 foot, and everyone's always been really nice to me about my height.
That could change, but technically it's all right. Go for it.
So, I understand where a lot of people are coming from, but as just like an average height person, I gotta say, both sides need to just relax. And I think that can be said across a multitude of different subjects.
Yes, Mikayla.
Challenge. I'm 5'2", and I will be minding my business before Peter comes and tells me that I'm too short to do anything. He said I was shorter than YouTube ads.
Challenge.
Whoa. Yeah.
Challenge.
Yes, Peter.
She was not supposed to say that. She was not supposed to say I said that.
I'm gonna. Okay. All right. Yeah. Keep going.
You see, me and my friends invented the bro code.
Challenge.
Yes,
Challenge.
Mikayla. Yes. I'm accepting
You use
this.
the word friends. You know how
Mm.
I feel about that.
Oh boy, there's some stuff being hatched out here right now. Mikayla, continue.
Peter has been nothing to a terror to me since I met him. He is evil. Friends is the nice thing he says.
Yes, yes, Jose.
So everyone knows that frogs live in the rainforest, and without the rainforest, the frogs will die.
And that is the game. Scene. That is the game. Truer words have never been spoken, Jose. So thank you for that. Ooh, it's getting spicy here on BIPOC Night already. It's already getting real spicy. So let's turn up the heat a little bit, shall we? And we're gonna move on to our next game of the night. Our next game is for Jose, Ishika, Adrian, and myself. What? Do I play things? I guess I do. It's called Newscasters. Newscasters. The way this game works is that we are going to be doing a news program for you. That's right. And it's going to be based on your suggestion. We've gotten one suggestion from our Instagram, and we are going to use that in every single segment of the news. So I'm very, very excited for this game. It's awesome, and it's a game I get to play. So our lead anchor is going to be Jose. Players, our suggestion comes from Caleb on Instagram. Caleb on Instagram gave us the suggestion of small puppies. So every segment has to do with small puppies. Small puppies. This is the game of what's the game of? Yeah, that's right. This is the game of Newscasters. Players, you ready?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Let's play.
Hello and welcome to Late Action News. My name is Robert Ferrari, and today we will be bringing you a show that will not only shock, but possibly arouse. In tonight's big story, we will be talking about the new curse that's been going around our city, the lycanthropic puppy curse. But first, a little word from our news anchor. Take it away.
Thank you. This is Drip Drip Jonna, and today I just wanted to show you that the weather is showing that not only is the puppy curse on the ground, it is falling from the sky. There are puppies with red eyes and some of them with purple eyes, and they are falling from the ground, and that is happening on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's a little bit of a dry spell on Friday, but then they pick up again. And on Saturday and Sunday, the puppies that are falling have blue eyes. Can you believe it? Puppies with blue eyes?
I can believe it, Drip Drip. That makes sense. The purple-eyed puppies are clearly hybrids.
I know, it's a sin from the sky. It's telling us something. But back to you.
Thank you so much, Drip Drip. A riveting news forecast as always, and I hope that you and I can still sit down and really figure out how we're going to hunt these puppies down. They're abominations. Moving on to our next story. Here's a little taste of something new.
Thank you so much down there. I am, it's me, your sports correspondent, Little Bow Wow Yippee-Yi-Yay. And I gotta tell you, down here at the Little League field, the little wiener dogs, they are crushing it. Every single time a game starts, although the game completely evolves into chaos and madness, that's right. A ball gets thrown on the field, and we all just start freaking out. I have never seen pandemonium out here this much. It's wonder if the little wiener dogs are ever going to go on to state. Oh my goodness! What's that? What? Oh, I want it. Okay, back to you in the studio. Ha 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 ha.
Thank you so much, Bow Wow. You are a good boy, as always. I might even dare to say, the goodest boy. In tonight's final story, something that, honestly, it's too grave for words. You're just going to have to see for yourself here, folks.
Hello, it is me, the Hound of Kool-Aid. I am here outside at the bridge intersecting our city, and I hope you are all sitting comfortably at home, but the dogs that are falling from the sky have now made a small army. Now, they have not made no demands as of currently, but they are marching on the streets demanding our Chewy toys and, as always, treats. Now, we are currently holding the line, but they have acquired tennis ball throwing capabilities. And now that we have no means to distract them, we are dangerously close to seeing a puppy uprising. And I don't think there's enough sticks to go play fetch with. So please lock yourselves indoors, keep your close ones safe. And if you so much as see a good boy outside, run for your life. Oh God. Oh no, they're coming. Oh shit.
My sweet, ever-loving paws. That is terrifying, Hound, and I, for one, am going to be quick to find out if these new armies are in need for a newscaster. Thank you so much for joining us for Action News. I'm Big Daddy Ferrari. We'll see you next time.
And that is the game. Excellent. Turns out Lil Bow Wow is a dude. All right, moving on. Now, before we move on to our next game, actually, we are going to need some more suggestions. That's right. And this, folks, last week we played this game for the first time online, and it was a total hit. So I'm excited for us to bring it back again this week. This is what we're going to need this week. We need our next suggestion that we need. People, celebrities, historical figures, or characters that you want to see impressions of in the show. Give me tons of them. Put them in the chat. Tons. Whoever you want to see. Last week we had Bane, we had Sean Connery, and we had Sean Connery playing Bane. So give us you can get as creative as you possibly want to with these suggestions. We need either celebrities or they can be characters. They can be historical figures. They can be whatever. They can be real. They can be not real, as long as they have iconic voices and then someone you want to see an impersonation of. All right, we're going to move on to our next game. Our next game is called Pillars. This is called Pillars, and it is for Peter Cole and Mikayla. These two players are going to be doing a scene, and at any time, they're not going to exactly know how to finish their sentences. They're just going to sort of trail off and snap their fingers, and when they do, our other players are going to provide some
words.
Advice?
Yeah, words. That's it. Although I do appreciate advice. I could use some of that. Anytime they snap their fingers, the players who are not playing are going to be providing words for them, words to finish and complete their sentences. They must accept those words and continue on with the scene. That is the game of Pillars. And players, your suggestion is going to come from none other than Dr. T on our Instagram. Gave you the suggestion of Chicago deep dish pizza. Chicago deep dish pizza. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Then let's play.
So like I have 13 cats. I can like list them all for you in alphabetical order if you'd like me to.
Elizabeth, I've met your cats before. I'm so tired of hearing about those stinking cats. Okay, don't you have anything else to talk about? We could talk about
spreadsheets.
That's how tired I am of hearing about your cats. I'm willing to talk about spreadsheets.
I made a spreadsheet.
Don't say about your cats.
Oh my God, you know me so well. Yeah, it's about the cats. In the spreadsheet, it's like I ranked the cats by
cuteness.
And can you guess who's number one? Can you guess?
Mr. Fluffy Bottoms.
Oh, it's Mr. Fluffy Bottoms.
You know, I'm tired of Mr. Fluffy Bottoms. He's so very clearly your favorite. What about Mrs.
CDC vaccine card?
CDC vaccine card, because she's been saving a lot of lives lately when you haven't been home. And I think she could just get a little respect, okay?
Okay, I don't really believe that she's saving lives if we're being honest. If anything, I think
Hot girl summer.
hot girl summer at the beach is what we really need right now.
How do you expect to get there without CDC vaccine card? She's the only one of your cats that you've taught how to drive.
I mean, public transportation, or I don't know, how about
Prince Philip's corpse.
Prince Philip's course? Like, he's rideable.
You just want to dig him up just to get to the beach? To me, that sounds kind of
disgusting.
Disgusting. Cats don't dig. You know this.
Actually, a normal cat doesn't dig, but Hensworth, he can dig like
mole rat.
A rat, like a huge rat. That's why I named him Hensworth, after Hensworth the rat.
Well, if you love Hensworth so much, why don't you marry him, Elizabeth?
I'm starting to feel like a really negative energy from you, and it's making me feel kind of
excited,
if I'm being honest.
I moved all the way to Chicago for you from
the Constantinople.
The Constantinople. Do you know how far that is? Only for you to only talk about your cats.
I mentioned spreadsheets.
This is ridiculous. Our wedding is in 3 days, Elizabeth.
Well, Tony?
When?
Wind?
Wind. Is that another new cat?
I mean, not. I was thinking if we adopted another one, then maybe it could fix our relationship here.
Fix our relationship. This is ridiculous.
I mean, what can't a cat fix?
You already let a cat eat the wedding rings, okay?
We'll get them back in like a couple days.
A couple days? The wedding is in 3 days.
Well, I have an idea. Okay. How about we
solve quantum mechanics?
Solve quantum mechanics, and then we can maybe use that to time travel, jump to the future, get the rings, come back. Perfect.
You are so
gassy.
Sorry. I had Mr. Piper make some Chicago deep dish pizzas for us, and
game scene. I gotta say that I think my favorite part about that whole game was Elizabeth, as a name just coming out every once in a while. That was excellent. Amazing. Thank you so much, players. All right, we're going to be moving on to our next game. And our next game is for Ishika, Jose, and Peter. This one is called 3 Rules. 3 Rules. Yes. The way 3 Rules works is like this. You have given us some suggestions, and we are going to take some of them. 3 Rules works like these players are going to do a scene. But in the entire scene, they must adhere to these 3 rules. At no time are they allowed to break them. Not once. Got it, players?
What about twice though?
Nope. Not once or twice or more than either of those times.
Damn. Okay.
All right. Your first rule comes from Deanna on Instagram. First rule number 1, you must keep your eyebrows lifted the whole time. Your eyebrows have to be lifted the entire time. Rule number 2 comes from Erica on Instagram. You must meow at the end of every sentence. Must meow at the end of every sentence. And finally, rule number 3 comes from Jesse in the YouTube chat. You must speak as if though you are possessed. You must speak as if though you are possessed. So you are possessed when you're speaking. You meow at the end of sentences, and you have to keep your eyebrows lifted the entire time. Sound good?
Sounds
That
great.
sounds like
Yes,
something.
meow.
I look so alarmed, and I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see this. You need a suggestion though for this scene, and let me get you one right now. That suggestion is going to be canned goods. Canned goods. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Then let's play.
You know what they say, Margaret. That aluminum will get you. Meow.
Yes, they do say that aluminum will get you, and it'll get you far, far in life. Meow.
I'm glad we hear the same things, Margaret. Meow.
Of course we do.
Still wasting time? Meow.
Absolutely not, Roger. How dare you say that we are wasting time? We are peeling the labels off of these cans so well.
Players, I'm going to remind you that you have to say meow at the end of every sentence, not every thought. And I feel like we can up the possession a little bit. Let's keep going.
Well, you're all just talking. Meow. And you could be labeling even faster. Meow.
Look, sir, I am peeling as fast as I possibly can. Meow.
Too. Meow. My fingers are starting to bleed. Meow.
That sounds like a complaint. Meow. And we all know that complaints go in the complaint box. Meow.
I tried to put it in the
can. Meow.
Yes, that is what everyone calls it. But it is a meow. But it is a loving nickname more than anything. Meow.
I don't understand what you're saying. Meow. My arms are just bleeding so much. Meow.
Now you two are just trying to make fun of me. Meow.
We would never make fun of you, Roger. Meow.
Please, please get a real complaints department. Meow.
You don't think I've been trying? Meow. But there's a lot of red tape involved. Meow.
I feel like it isn't legal that we don't have an HR department for can peelers. Meow.
Well, maybe if you got off your butts and unionize. Meow.
We're trying. Meow.
Don't tell him we're trying to start a union. Meow. That's the opposite of what we want to do. Meow.
We're
I'm
not trying.
middle management. Meow. I could benefit just as much from something like that. Meow.
Game scene, game scene. Wow, that was, I mean, aside from, you know, like looking like crazy cokeheads in that entire game, lots of worker power in there, and I really appreciate that for sure. Talk to your local union rep, folks, because even middle management, as we saw in this scene, could benefit from unions. Great job, players. Great job. Amazing. We're going to move on to our next game of the night. Our next game is for Mikayla, Adrian, Ishika, and Peter. Get on in here. This game is called Dating Game. And the way Dating Game works is like this. One of our players is a very, very lucky bachelorette single person. And who's that person going to be?
That would be me.
That would be Adrian. And they are going to have to guess who their contestants that they've been set up on this dating game are through clues given by those contestants. The thing is, Adrian is not going to know who they are at all, and you have given us those suggestions. So Adrian, take off, make sure everything's muted. Take off headphones if you need to. Don't hear us at all. Give us a thumbs up when you're ready. Okay, good. There it is. All right, players. So here we go. Who is going to be contestant number 1? Who's going to be contestant number 1? It's going to be Ishika. Great, terrific. Ishika, you are going to be Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger. That comes to us from Matt on Facebook. Thank you for that one, Matt. Who is going to be contestant number 2? Mikayla. I saw Mikayla's hand. Mikayla, you are going to be Jim Carrey. And that comes to us from Erica on Instagram. And finally, Peter, you are the mother of all contestants in this game. You are Thanos. So amazing, incredible. I'm so excited to see Thanos on a dating game. Just to recap real quick, Ishika, who are you?
Freddy Krueger.
There you go. Mikayla.
Jim Carrey.
And Peter?
Thanos.
Yes, amazing. All right, let's wave our hands back and get it. Adrian, back up in here. Adrian, did you hear any of that we just said?
Not a word.
Amazing. All right, players. Then we are going to go into playing the dating game. Players, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Then let's.
All right. Well, thank you all for being here. So, I guess my first question would be, where would you like to go on a first date?
I would like.
Number 1, where would you like to go on a first date?
I would like to go into your dreams because I feel like we could make a lot of magic in your dreams.
That's actually quite reassuring. I've been having a lot of whack dreams recently. Okay. Contestant number 2. On a date, do you like to be what's the vibe for the date that we're going on?
I feel like with you, I can just really be myself on dates. I don't have to wear a mask with you.
Would you be wearing a mask normally?
I feel like sometimes I'm not myself. Sometimes I'm just wearing a mask and I can't be myself, but with you, it's different.
Interesting. I will keep that in mind. Contestant number 3. How would you like the first date to end?
Preferably, if I really liked you enough, with a sacrifice.
Like a blood sacrifice?
I'm sorry, but it would be necessary for what I want.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I count on a circle. Contestant number 2. When we were to meet, if we were to meet up in public, would I find you based on a mask, or is that just like more of a figure of speech?
Depends on the day. You know, sometimes I'm a little green with envy, but other days you can find me just looking for a true man, and I'm not afraid to show it.
Okay. Contestant number 1. You say you'd meet in dreams. Do I have to be asleep? Do I have to be dreaming for me to see you? Or is that more of a figure of speech?
We could meet in dreams. I personally prefer nightmares. Although, I feel like once we meet, you'll never be able to come back from it.
Okay. So, getting
I'm just that lasting.
that lasting. Fantastic. And contestant number 3, when you say blood sacrifice, does that mean me? Or
If I like you enough, it means you. Yes, that's what I said.
so do I have to be the one sacrificed or sacrificing?
Oh, you would be the one sacrificed. I figured I meant that. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. One more question for you, contestant number 3. If I were to go pick you up, where would that be?
Well, it would be kind of difficult for you to find me in the first place. I am often traveling around the galaxy looking for artifacts, so
Interesting.
if anything, it would be easier for me to find you.
Would you say it would be an inevitability?
Yes, I would say that.
Fantastic. Good to know. Good to know. Contestant number 1, nightmares. Would I have this thing where my nightmares follow me? Would that also be the case with you? Would my nightmares follow me into my waking life?
Well, these nightmares would repeat. But I think after we met, your nightmares would end, as would your life.
Wonderful. That's exactly what I wanted to hear for my nightmares. And finally, contestant number 2, do you like dancing?
I don't know, Cindy Lou, who you think you are asking that, but I don't really like any types of festivities, okay? You can keep that stuff in Whoville.
Fantastic. Okay. So, if my choices here are Thanos, Freddy Krueger, and the Grinch,
So close, Adrian. So close. Can give me one more shot at the second. You definitely got Thanos. So sorry, Thanos. And now give me and you definitely got Freddy Krueger. Just that contestant number 2 lost you. Do you want like another quick follow-up question just to clarify?
yes, actually, so you say sometimes you're wearing a mask, sometimes you're not, sometimes you're green, sometimes you're not. You don't like festivities, but would something that I could do sort of break you out of that mold, break you out of that shell, make you enjoy life to a certain extent?
You know, I think you can help me make my heart grow 3 sizes.
Then you're not a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I can say that with all certainty.
Oh, well then I am so sorry, Adrian. You missed that last one, but just a hair. Who's the actor that played the Grinch?
Jim Carrey.
That's it. That's it. Players, well done. Especially, this was excellent. I love all of those clues. Job well done. So you're going out with Jim Carrey. Have fun. Have fun with that. All right. Amazing. Let's move on to our next game. But actually, before we do that, we're going to need another suggestion. All right, people. This is an important one. We literally can't play a game if nobody answers this. So, what we want to know now is about you. We want to know a little about you. Write us a short little blurb about yourself, what you do, where you go to school, what you like to do, what are your fun activities that you like to do. Do you have any family? How would you describe yourself in a word? I'm going to need this information about you, and we're going to pick one person from our chat, and we are going to celebrate you. We're going to throw you a party. We're going to throw you a party, and it's going to be a kick-ass party at that. So give us a little bit of information about yourself, and a whole game could be made about you. Isn't that awesome? That sounds awesome to me. Also, we want to remind you that you can send in donations at any time. All you have to do is Venmo at Fancy Hobo Improv. It is right down here on your screen. Oh, you can't see my hand because it disappeared behind my mic, but it's right here. It's right here. At Fancy Hobo Improv on Venmo. We appreciate any donations that you give us throughout the night and through any of the shows you watch here at Fancy Hobo. Amazing. Shall we move on to this game? This is a very popular, very, very popular game because, my goodness, what a bunch of suggestions we've got. We have this makes this the chat pop off. So we have reached the game of Change of Cast. Change of Cast. This game is for Jose, it is for Adrian, and it is for me, which means this game is going to be hosted by none other than Peter Cole. Peter Cole. Peter is compiling a list of a bunch of suggestions that you've given us in the chat and previous suggestions that our followers have given us on our social media pages. And this is the way that Change of Cast works. Change of Cast, we're going to be doing a scene based on a suggestion. And I guess we could take like, oh my goodness, let's get a, I'm going to pull one of the suggestions from our Instagram right here live on this. But at any time, Peter can tell us to change. He could tell me that I'm no longer me. Now, all of a sudden, I'm, Mike Ditka, which we saw in the chat. And like, I hope I'm not Mike Ditka, but I might become Mike Ditka. Then I would have to continue the scene as Mike Ditka. He can do that as many times as he damn well pleases. And oh boy, it's up to us to come up with these impressions on the spot and continue the scene. Players, our suggestion is going to come from Deanna on Instagram for this scene. Gave us the suggestion of elote, which is terrific. All right, Peter, you are going to be hosting this game. Are you ready to take it away?
I'm ready. Are you ready, players?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then play.
Órale, carnal.
I'm so full.
That was really good.
Adrian, wait. I know we just started, but I need you to be Marge Simpson.
Homie, I just want to know, how did you think of the elote that I made you?
I thought it was great. My goodness, it's
Tony, and I need you to be Super Mario.
It was the finest thing I've ever had in my life. It made me go, oh, pah! And I felt so good when I ate it. I just ate it up immediately, and I grew up, bloop, 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 3 times larger.
That's so great to hear. I was really worried about the chili on top.
Adrian, I changed my mind. I need you to be Lady Gaga.
But after I put it on, absolutely astounding, fabulous, spectacular, never seen before, one of a kind, and it was the best meal I could have ever possibly provided you. And I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, hope you enjoyed it.
Hey, can I have another piece of corn, please?
Jose, wait. You be Batman. You be Batman.
I finished my first piece, and it was delicious. I would like another.
Oh, I can get you lots of corn. Here, I've got the one.
Tony. I need you to be Squidward now.
I got you one, but it is it's an elote of the mind, and I will play it on my clarinet.
Oh, his clarinet. Absolutely.
Adrian, I need you to be Chewbacca, actually.
Mom, Dad, I really just want another piece of corn, please. It was very good.
Okay, Jose, and me too, Tony. I want both of you to be Hank Hill.
And
Well,
you
now-
know, you can really taste the corn because you grilled it with a propane grill, and
See,
it just made it pop.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up. Really. I mean, we've just got the finest grill made by propane. Like you can't find anything better than it. No, see.
Hold on. I
My
feel
wife
bad.
agrees.
Adrian, I want you to be Hank Hill too.
Well, of course, with the propane grill, the corn sucks in the residual flavor of the propane and it makes it come alive.
And I tell you what, I mean, there is nothing finer than just grilling some elote on a
Tony,
night.
could you be Freddie Mercury now?
So you understand why I just want another piece, and I reckon that there's a couple left.
Oh, there's plenty left, darling. You just go over there and grab one. They're right over there on the patio.
What my friend is trying to say is that
Adrian, we're done with the Hank Hill thing now. You be Shakira. And Jose, could I get you to be Hannibal Lecter?
Friend, what an odd term to use for your betrothed. Tell me, what spurred such use?
Well, first off, my hips don't lie, and his are just the truth is all out there.
Man, absolutely fantastic.
You seem to be contradicting yourself a bit. Is there some kind of subconscious reason? Perhaps your father touched you.
Jose. Let's have you be Jack Sparrow now.
Or perhaps you just, stubbed your toe and now you're a real dick about it.
Well, I don't think that a child should be coming in here and speaking in their parents in this manner. You're like, and this
Tony,
is, and it's
Tony, listen. I need you to be Wolverine, like right now.
But I'm on your side.
No.
We know that. We know you're on our side. We know that. But you can't just be coming in here and asking for more elote.
Listen here, bub. I'm only going to tell you this once. I want you to grab some elote, and I want you to go up to your room.
Well, that's all I'm trying to do here, love. I'm just trying to
Jose. Respond to him as the Incredible Hulk.
And me just want corn. But mom say me can never grab corn or pour.
I did not say that.
Myself.
I did not say. You can go grab the corn.
Adrian. I need you to be Spider-Man.
You say I always spill and drop things, and to just let you or dad do it.
Now listen here, bubs. I know both of you are already in the MCU, but I haven't made my appearance yet, so I think I'm gonna go.
See.
Little Logan Jr. gonna cry?
Thank you for hosting that game, Peter. What an outrageous game. Oh my goodness. Giving me my lifelong dream of wanting to be a Wolverine. I appreciate that.
It was a pleasure.
Yes. And thank you all of you in the YouTube chat for giving us such incredible suggestions that round. Let us know if you want to play us to play that game more often, because it's a very popular game. All right. We're moving right along to our next game. Our next game is for Mikayla. It's for Jose, and it's for Peter. This one is called Kick It Up a Notch. The way Kick It Up a Notch works is like this. These players are going to be doing a scene based on a suggestion, and we will see, it'll be a short scene, it'll be about a minute and a half. And then, if I so wish, we're going to take that entire scene and we're going to kick it up a notch, Emerald Lagasse style in this motherfucker. Hell yeah! And we are gonna bam sprinkle a little bit of spicy, and everything is we're gonna see that scene again, and everything is gonna get a little bit more intense. Players, that is the game of Kick It Up a Notch. Are you ready? Let me give you a suggestion before you answer that question. And your suggestion comes from Caleb on Instagram. Gave you the suggestion of skydiving. skydiving. All right, players. This is the game of Kick It Up a Notch. Now, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Then let's play.
Okay. I got another one. Would you rather eat 100 chili dogs or go skydiving with Donald Trump?
100 chili dogs from where?
Wiener Schnitzel.
This is
I'm not trying to go
unfair.
broke on these dogs.
I've been like vegan for 20 years. I couldn't just stop being vegan because I didn't want to skydive with Trump. You know, as much as I hate him, I skydive with him.
Okay, no, that's valid. No, it's a valid choice. It's all about choices.
Okay.
Wait, can't you do like vegan hot dogs?
You could,
Those are
but
things.
I'm not footing the bill then in this scenario.
Wait, but if I really wanted to, they could be vegan hot dogs.
Yeah, no, you could.
Wait, I'm confused. Is this really happening?
Well, no, we're playing Would You Rather, Nancy. Come on.
Wait, then what's the point if we don't like actually do it after?
I told you.
I could make hot dogs. I can.
If we're gonna be a good bowling team, we need to find out about each other's inner thoughts.
But why don't we just get the hot dogs from the bowling alley?
You can do that too. No, you could do that too. It's not off the table. But again, I'm not footing the bill.
Okay, you guys aren't even thinking about me because the bowling alley doesn't have anything vegan.
You can
pretty sure-
skydive. You can just skydive then. That's
Can I do both and have Trump pay the bill?
no, not in this scenario. No, sorry.
But that would include all of the options.
Yeah, no, but it's my scenario, and I said no, Travis. So no.
Okay. Is it my turn now? Can I do a scenario?
Can
guys didn't
Trump
even
pay the bill and
That's
no
fine.
skydive?
No, that's fine. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. No scenario.
Okay. So would you rather skip rope with Marilyn Monroe or eat yogurt? Am I doing this?
I hate yogurt, so I would skip rope with Marilyn Monroe, and I would call it skipping Monroe.
I don't get it, but
Skydive with Trump.
No, that was the last one. We had to move on.
Scene. All right, players. We are going to kick this scene up a notch and see what it's like when it's just a little bit more intense, including all of that context. Players, we're gonna sprinkle it with a little bam. 3, 2, 1. Bam!
Okay, so would you rather have this spicy pickle or mustard on this donut? And you have to eat one of them. I have them right here.
Like Carolina Reaper spicy?
I think I have something called Atomic Bomb.
now this is unfair because I haven't eaten anything in the past 20 years of my life because I'm just not about that food life, you know? So like, that's obviously not the option for me.
Okay, well that's why it's a metaphorical here. Okay, so like about this, the one that you choose, I'll just rub all over you, and then you'll just have to feel it.
If you eat it, if you don't eat it, it's like the same thing.
It's the same thing if I don't eat it.
Yeah, it's fine. You know what? I mean, it's my here. It's my challenge. So if you want to just do it that way, I'll allow it.
Okay, so we're gonna fill a pool with a bunch of hot peppers or something. How are we gonna do it?
Yeah, if you want to fill a pool with a bunch of peppers, that's fine, but you're not using my credit card. All right?
What?
It's for emergencies only. So you're gonna have to get all those peppers yourself.
This challenge is an emergency. you're okay.
But wait, can you do spicy donuts instead of pickles?
No, because that would be combining both options, and that's not allowed in this challenge. Barbara?
I'm confused.
Barbara the Great Feet Thousand, let me handle this. Look, okay. What Barbara just said, that like includes both options, right? Spicy donuts. Now imagine if they had like some hot tamales on there too. I'd bathe in that.
Again, totally fine, but you're gonna have to get those hot tamales because my credit limit won't allow me.
But why don't we just get it from the donut shop?
Because I was really rude to them when I got this donut and they banned me.
Okay, whatever. Is it my turn to ask a question now?
No, it's not about questions. You guys have to do the challenge if you want to move. Fine. What challenge do you want to do?
Okay. So, would you rather jump over a volcano, skydive right after jumping over that volcano, and then land on a dinosaur and eat its neck? Or would you rather hula hoop with the rings of Saturn with Elvis Presley right beside you?
Look, I already bought the two things, okay? I can't return them.
Spicy pickle.
That is valid. I like the spicy pickle. It's spicy.
Scene. All right, players. I think we could kick that up just a little bit. Even more so, can we kick it up another notch?
All right.
Then let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Bam!
Welcome to your final challenge, travelers. For this, you must either hit this bullseye, which will then send 1,000 volts into your partner, or willingly sacrifice one of your fingertips. Choose
Do I
wisely.
get to pick the finger?
Yes, but not the thumb, because that is not technically a finger.
Okay, this is unfair because everyone knows for the past 20 years I have not had hands.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to try and hit the bullseye. But if
Well-
you miss, you will be zapped instead.
Can't he just cut off his toe? They're like feet fingers.
They are like feet fingers.
Did I say feet fingers? No, I believe I said fingers. My insurance for this only covers hand fingers.
Okay, but now what if I just got like fingers from, I don't know, the hospital? They have some extra ones, I'm sure.
I said your fingers. It's all very, very airtight, these.
If I rob the
contracts.
hospital, the fingers will belong to me.
I'm confused. Your insurance? Do we put the fingers back on?
It's in case anything goes awry and more than a tip. It just, if I wanted to do this challenge for adventurers, I needed the insurance and it only covers hand fingers.
But
It's
not
just,
toes.
I'm confused.
make your choice if you wish to proceed.
Wait, can
Can-
I
can I-
suggest a challenge? Can I suggest a challenge?
To bring forth your own challenge, then I must see proof of insurance.
Can I
right, here you go.
do
Here's
both?
my insurance card.
Well, this seems to have been expired, traveler.
I like to live life on the edge.
Can't
Well,
I
I've
like
been sued, so I don't.
can't I just hit the bullseye with the finger I cut off?
Why would you do? There'd be no need at that point. You would have already.
That would include both options.
No, you can't do both options. There's no point, and the insurance wouldn't cover it. Do you want me?
Okay,
to be
wait,
ruined?
before you like lose your cap, guy, is it my turn to do a challenge? Because I've been waiting.
You know what? If you're willing to sign a waiver, sure.
Okay, here's my challenge. We're just gonna blow yours out of the water, first off. Option 1, skinny dip into lava and search for a key that'll open up a portal into another dimension. Or we fly into space with no spacesuits and we find alien life on a planet that has not been discovered yet.
These are the two options you want?
I'll
Yeah.
just hit the bullseye.
That's smart.
Game scene.
All right.
Game scene.
Just go. Just go. Forget the challenge.
Game scene. Oh my gosh. Peter, were you heightening with hats?
Mayhaps.
Excellent. Excellent. Incredible. Amazing players. Thank you so much. Now, before we get into the last few games of the night, I know I'm very sad about it. We need one last suggestion, one last round of suggestions from you all. So we need nouns, people. Nouns in the chat. Any people, any places, any things, anything like that. Give us tons of them in the chat. We're going to be using that for our very last game of the night, and we need a lot of them, actually. All right, and just another quick reminder is that you can donate to us at any time on Venmo at Fancy Hobo Improv. Don't forget the improv, because Fancy Hobo is just somebody else, and we appreciate all and any donations that you can give at this time. We really, really appreciate it. And hey, thanks, good for you for tuning in this far into BIPOC Night and supporting some BIPOC artists. Good for you. Good for you. Let's move on to our next game, and our next game is called Cheers. Cheers, and it's about you. That's right. We have selected one of you who has given us some information about yourself. And my goodness, here we go. We're going to choose who's going to be. It's going to be Jessie. Jessie. She's given us a little bit of information about herself. So players, you can come on out here and join me. This game is for everybody. Go get on out here, everybody. And we're going to be throwing a little party for Jessie. Jessie gave us a little information about herself. She's got a mom named Stephanie. Got a brother named Will. Got red hair, blue eyes, and a face mask tan. We know that lifestyle. And finally, she works at a vaccine site. Giving those shots out. Self-described crazy cat lady, but I'm quite allergic to them. Quite allergic to cats, which is sad. That's sad. Something you love is taken away from you. God. So Jessie, thank you so much for all of that information. All of that incredible information. We're going to celebrate you with a little party in a little game that we like to call Cheers. The way Cheers works is that we're throwing you a party, and everybody here is an attendant of that party. Different people from your lives, people in your lives that you had no idea were in your lives. And we are going to celebrate you with a nice little cheers to Jessie. Players, how's that sound? Does that sound good? Woo! And then,
Sounds like a party.
Then, players, let's get things started. Who's going to kick off this party for us? I'm gonna go with Jose, and then Ishika, you'll be next. This first Jose, and then Ishika. Players, are you ready?
Yeah.
Then let's play.
Woo! Cheers to Jessie. You all know me. I'm Matty G, resident DJ and philanthropist. But you know, it's not about me, it's about Jessie. And you know, Jessie, I think the craziest thing is how much you love cats. You're always posting about cats and funny cat memes, but you're allergic to them. And you know, that hits deep because, you know, that's what my ex-wife said in the divorce, is that she loved me so much, but she was just allergic to me. And you know, these things happen and it's no one's fault. So here's to you, Jessie. Cheers.
Woo! Cheers. Woo! Ishika.
Hey, Jessie, it's your face mask. And I just want to say that we've spent a lot of time together this last year, and I feel like we've got really close. I mean, like, especially to your nose and mouth. And, you know, I know we do this all the time, but I just want to give you a really, really, really tight hug. All right. Cheers, Jessie. Have a good one.
Woo! 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 Cheers, Peter.
Hey, Jessie. I'm your cat, Jessie. Sneakers. You've been avoiding me, Jesse, and I'd like to know why. You say you love me, but I see how watery your eyes get when you look at me, Jesse. I'm trying not to take it personally, but it's really hard, Jesse. But like, cheers for your accomplishments or whatever, Jesse. Meow.
Cheers! Woo, woo, woo,
Cheers!
woo! Let's go, Mikayla.
Hey, Jesse, Jess, the Jess monster. It's the downtown cat shelter. I know, look, I know you're pretty allergic to cats and they make your allergies flare up, but we have a couple of cats available, don't have any homes, adopt, don't shop and all of that. And these cats have to go somewhere. I didn't want to put you on the spot at your party, but it was the only time because I noticed you haven't been picking up our calls. The cats are in the car. I was just going to bring them in as like a happy Jesse party gift, but I figured I'd give you a little bit of a heads up. So cheers to you being a new cat owner.
Woo! All right. Adrian.
Cheers to you, Jesse. It's me, Dr. Roman, your boss. I just gotta say, the work you've been doing to get people to get vaccines has just been phenomenal. I don't know how you're doing, but just the lines of people that show up the second you come into work. It's great. It's just a bunch of people are lined up and they all have like, they're all tied up, but like their arms are totally there. We're just just giving them the vaccines, doing what we can to put a stop to this pandemic. And I just got to say, thank you so much. I don't know how it's always timed to where there's a line of people tied up the second you come into work, but they're not there when you're not here. So we are doing the community good. You're doing the community good. So cheers to you, Jesse.
Woo! Force them to get it if they want. If they don't want it, force them. Jose.
Hey, Jesse. I'm Sneakers' esophagus here, and if you could just be a little nicer to him, that'd be great. All the extra licking and fur coming down here is really doing a number on me, and I could just a couple days of rest is really all I need. That'd be great. All right, cheers, Jesse.
Woo, woo, woo! Peter.
Jesse, it is I, your brother, William Shakespeare. And I would just like to say that I'm so proud of you that I dedicated a character to you in my newest poem, Romeo and Juliet 2, the rhyming version. And it is a tragedy, but here is a little excerpt.
Oh, good.
Jessie, the bestie, never moved westy, but she always tried so hard. I know it sounds a little rough right now, but it's how poetry works.
That's the game. That's the game. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Wow, Peter, you are the immortal bard himself. Congratulations. Jesse, hope you enjoyed this little party and shindig that we threw for you. And all of those people were definitely part of your life, right? I'm sure it is. All right, moving on to our last game of the night. Our last game, it is our one-liners. So players, don't you go anywhere. Everybody is also in this game. Our one-liners, and we're going to be playing a one-liner we haven't played in some time now. The game of Jeopardy. The game of Jeopardy. R.I.P. Mr. Trebek, of course. Playing this game in your honor. The way Jeopardy works is like this. You have given us a bunch of suggestions, and those suggestions are the answers. And our players are going to buzz in or in, and they are going to give the in the form of a question. They're going to give their punchlines. So this is excellent. Players, this is the game of Jeopardy. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, good. Your first suggestion and the first answer on the board is whiskey. Whiskey. Players, who has got the question for me? Yes, Adrian.
What is my dad's special juice?
Haha. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. That is incorrect. Yes, Ishika.
What is 1 whiskey, 2 whiskey, 3 whiskey floor?
So close, so close. We were looking for a different answer. Jose.
What I call my cat's whiskers when they're looking extra cute?
Ooh, also very close. Mikayla.
Who is my favorite rapper, Wiz Khalifa?
Yes, that is absolutely correct. That is absolutely correct. We're going to move on to our next answer. The next answer on the board is feet. 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 We are looking for the question. Yes, Jose.
What is the superior unit of measurement?
Incorrect. I'm so sorry. Incorrect. Yes, Ishika.
What is very attractive?
That's also incorrect, but I guess that's a subjective thing. Peter.
What would be very troubling to find in someone's basement?
That is absolutely correct. That is absolutely correct. 50 points go to you, Peter. Moving on, our next answer on the board is Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch. Yes, Adrian.
What is the source of my cavities?
Ooh, no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Peter and then Jose.
What is my stripper name?
No, I'm so sorry. No. Jose?
What is second only to my cat on list of things I love that hurt me?
Ooh. No, I'm so sorry. No, I'm so sorry. No. Still looking for an answer. We got Ishika and Mikayla. Let's hear them both.
What is my OnlyFans account username?
Oh my God. That is correct. That is the answer that we were looking for. Oh boy, that is the answer that we were looking for. Okay, great. Moving on. Our next answer on the board, by the way, that's 100 points to you, Ishika. Our next answer on the board is gonna be, wow, none other than Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro, folks. Oh, make it brutal, please, players. Ben Shapiro, who has got an answer for me. Yes, Jose.
What is something so vile that it makes you want to puke?
That is absolutely correct, but we're going to go bonus round and take more answers for this. Yes, Adrian and then Mikayla.
What is something that doesn't care about your feelings except when it serves my benefit?
Yes, that is correct as well. Mikayla?
Who is somehow more embarrassing than the girl who pooped her pants at a frat party?
Yes, that is absolutely correct. 500 points to you, Mikayla. And that is going to be our game. And that is going to be our show. Thank you so much for tuning in to BIPOC Night here at Fancy Hobo Improv. We really, really, really appreciate it. We really appreciate the views. If you get an opportunity to, please like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Hit the like.
Yeah, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We are here every single Friday and Saturday night at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Next week, we got some really great shows for you. Next Friday night is Hazards and Hijinks, our Dungeons and Dragons improv show, as always. And next Saturday night is going to be our genre show. Once a month, our genre show has a show, and they are doing Star Trek Improvised. Whoa, the final frontier, people. Improv. Tune in for all of those shows and more. We got so many awesome shows coming out this month. You can go to our Instagram, go to our Facebook to check out our schedule, or you can stick around. It shows at the end of our show. Thank you so much for the donations that you gave tonight. Thank you for all of the suggestions. Thank you for absolutely everything. Remember to continue to support Fancy Hobo by watching all of our shows and checking us out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and all of the things. I think that's about everything that I have to say. So again, thank you so much for tuning into the night show. We love you. You're awesome. For Ishika, Adrian, Peter Cole, Mikayla, Jose, I am Tony Torrico. I was your host. This has been BIPOC Night. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Adios.
Bye-bye.
Sayonara.
Bye, BIPOC Night.
Okay.
All right. Who's watching
You did eat that in there.
I like Jeopardy. I think it works.
I also like Jeopardy.
I never really watched the show.
Mikayla, thank you for bringing up Caitlin Bennett. That was funny as fuck. That was.
Every so often I see that picture again of her at the party, and it's like, how do you keep going after that?
Oh, the girl who pooped her pants? Yikes.
It was
What is this?
She's married. Like she convinced someone to marry her after that.
You know, again, some people, you know, we don't kink shame here, so it's.
You need to stop.
Oh Lord.
So I don't like feet, and I don't have an OnlyFans. I just want to know stuff.
It's on the internet now, unfortunately, so.
I was already clicking it.